Welcome back to iGreyhound. Together with me now is the head of the ICT operations of Foundation University, Mr. JD. Thank you very much for being here tonight.
Thanks for having me. Hi.
Yes, sir. So I've heard that there's a lot of ongoing renovations or projects of the ICT department. So what can you tell us about it, sir?
Yeah, it's the IT department basically, so IT operations. We have a lot of projects going on. Right now we're migrating the network to a 10 gigabit backbone. Wow. That means it's like 10 times faster than any other conventional network down here, which is fast, right?
Yeah, fast.
So we're also working on seamlessly integrating Wi-Fi into all parts of the campuses, including North and the main campus. That also integrates, or basically, that also includes full Wi-Fi coverage for classrooms. So our idea for the long run is to integrate one access point per classroom. I don't want to go too deep, into the technical details, but that's basically the part.
So this is part of the big plan for Foundation University.
There are certainly other plans. We're also putting up cloud storage right now for students and staff and faculty members. Not quite in that order, but yeah, for all of us here. Therefore, we're putting up two 40 terabyte storage systems right now that are hosted on two different physical locations for data security, integrity, and disaster recovery. So there's a lot of stuff that's coming together. So you know Google Drive, right?
Yes, sir.
So imagine that this system is going to be web-based later on. It's based on an open source application, web application that's called OwnCloud. And we will integrate this here, and it allows you for the same functionality, but even more. You can sync your contacts and your calendar information with it, also with other members of Foundation, right?
Yes, sir.
So, and you will have sync client that you can install on your mobile device, no matter if it's a tablet or smartphone. And it allows you to synchronize files seamlessly between all those platforms, your workstation at the office, your mobile device, even online when you're on the go, you will be able to access the system from the outside with at least 25 megabit of internet speed. And this will power and allow you to have your files everywhere. If you go for Germany, for example, just an example for student exchange or whatever, you will be still able to follow what your colleagues here are doing from there or from anywhere else around the world. So will also be faculty members and your fellow students. So you can share files like with one single click.
Okay, so it's not just catering the iOS system, but also for those who are not in the iOS.
No, exactly. So our department tries to put everything together using open source. We're not locking ourselves into proprietary platforms.
Yes.
It doesn't mean that we're getting rid of Apple for broadcast studio or for the IT lab and stuff like that. These areas are basically untouched or left untouched from these changes. So we're just talking about the infrastructure. So everything that you guys cannot see that we're taking care of every day. For example, the DTR systems or all the other web applications that you're using every day. The employee information system, your grade system, classroom reservation schedules and stuff like that. We have more than 70 web applications here right now that are being pulled together. It's also, it's a long process. It doesn't work out overnight. But we're also migrating all these applications so that we hopefully have 3 modular web applications rather than 70, hopefully within 5 years from now.
Okay, sir. So what are the things that the students or the faculty as well should look forward this year, sir, from the ICT department, sir?
Yeah, the cloud storage is definitely something that you guys can look forward to, because that way you don't have to use iCloud and Google Drive, and one of the most favorite ones is Dropbox, right? Yeah. So you don't have to use that anymore. So you will have local gigabit speed for all your file transfers. So even if you upload your movies to local storage, certain people connected to the university from other countries, or they can always access them immediately once they're uploaded. So immediately in real time. You take a video that you guys created here, upload it to the storage, and someone else that is outside the country that has to have access to it will have immediate access to it remotely. But you can just transfer it with high speed to the storage, and we will have enough capacity for people to download it with high speed from the outside as well.
So that is exclusive only for the foundation community, sir?
Exactly right.
Yeah.
We're not going to host this for third party. This is really just a closed system for everyone with a foundation account.
Yes, sir.
And it's also connected to the employee system. So once you are, for example, leaving foundation, your account will also be suspended. So this is one of our approach of rapidly simplifying the approach of how we deal with user accounts here at Foundation. So rather than having, like right now I think we have 5, and later on it will be only 1.
So there's a lot of innovations going on with the ICT department, sir.
Yeah.
So given with all this, sir, how different it is in the past and now, sir, that given all this development, sir?
How different it is?
Yes.
I don't have a good analogy for that right now because this is it is extremely different. Before though, we were pretty much like many. This is not just for universities, okay? This is for the. Okay, let me just put it how I see it, okay? My experience so far is that with all institutions, this is not just related to educational institutions, but also government agencies and all these IT-related, all these entities down here that are having their own IT department. Right, this is not really that straightforward. It's really a bit behind, like 10 years or so, and that's something that makes me sad. So that's why we've been sitting together here and we said, well, we do this here at Foundation, and we will release the specifications for our setup online later on, so that other universities can take a look at it. And then it's not that expensive, the setup that we're putting together. We're really taking a close look at being energy, but also efficient in terms of financing. So it's really not that expensive.
Okay, so can you say, sir, that we are one step ahead?
So we are certainly ahead of other institutions just because we are having our own IT operations department, right? There are other universities, especially down here in Negros, which don't have their own IT department, or that IT department is only there for, let's say, deployment processes. Okay, they deploy workstations and stuff like that, but they're not having an integrated and centralized team that takes care and also monitors the entire infrastructure. So, and that's what we have, and certainly, yeah, we're a step, ahead.
Okay, so I guess that's all, sir. Thank you very much for being here, sir. Thank you for accompanying us here in iGreyhound, sir. So that will be all for tonight, folks. Join me next time in another episode of iGreyhound. This is TJ Torres. Have a good day.